Let me tell you one
3D
thing. 3D
2020.
is going to lose.
No scandals.
To Moose and Remorseless 2020? The Remorseless Moose 2020?
Going down.
You guys are going to fucking lose.
D. My running mate is currently he's
Get off
busy
your
with
phone,
the
D.
paparazzi.
We're recording.
Oh shit. Nobody told me nothing, dude.
You're low. I'm picking you up real low.
So you don't know how to do
my bad,
shit,
my bad,
just
my
like
bad.
the Steelers coach.
Ooh, don't
Hold on, what are you talking about?
we got to get into that, man. But we got to get into that with Chucky. We'll bring Chucky in a little later about this. This
Chucky's going to be here?
Yeah,
right.
I called him earlier. He said I texted him, but then I remember
he
he
still got
was
that
old.
boner.
He's got a flip phone, I think.
Yeah, so
His boner is a flip.
He texts me back
A flip boner?
He texts me back 17 words, but he texts me back one letter per message because he didn't know what he was doing.
I think he still has to go through, remember whenever
He
you had
uses
to text?
T9.
Yeah. Have to press
T9 used to be my shit.
T9 was my shit. I used to be able to text without looking because
Yeah.
of T9. I would have my phone in my pocket. 1, 2. I count them in your head. 1, 2, 3.
Oh, yeah.
BACK. That shit was real.
It was
Meet me in the
DICK.
back. What was your message?
It was black dick.
BACK.
It was black dick waiting for you after lunch.
After lunch, you had a
Yeah.
black dick waiting for you?
No, not me.
You
Hell.
definitely did, Moose. It was
I think
all
it
over
was
that
you.
big ass forehead of yours.
Whatever, bitch. No, it ain't. Not gonna admit that.
So you did tonight. All right.
This is a dangerous groups that we're dealing with now.
No filter.
No filter.
No filter.
No filter.
Welcome to No Filter.
The No Filter,
No Filter.
No filter.
The No Filter Podcast, which is
an EMP network production.
in this show you'll encounter nothing but
Straight talk, none of that PC stuff.
No PC.
No PC
No PC consistency
please note that the
opinions from the hosts
are not a reflection of the.
EMP network.
And as always, thanks guys for tuning in.
Thank you for listening.
Thank you for listening.
Thanks for listening.
thanks for opening up your ears
All right.
and your mind.
Hey, we hope you like this
First
scandal of Moose 2020.
Come on.
It was my
Just
first
did.
glory hole experience.
Hey guys, welcome to No Filter. I'm your host, Remorseless. I am here with Swoopy here, Double D.
Hey, what's up?
I am here
Hey, guys.
The fuck? Moose, get the fuck out of here.
I am here with Backwards Hat Single D.
Hey, how you doing?
I am here with Collar Shirt. Why does your chest hair go all the way up to you? Like your neck and your chest hair
his neck.
connect each other. They connect.
I'll do a
speaking of
button.
it,
Will you
that's
please?
Moose.
Thanks, because I'm.
So why does your chin hair and your neck hair connect? Like you don't have any space for a neck. It's all just hair.
Wait, what?
That's disgusting
You're
looking.
saying that your chest is connected to your
Like that's
beard.
My
you have
chest-
you have the body hair of a
You
bear.
said you
My
got a
chest
chest
hair-
mohawk.
He has a chest hawk.
What the fuck are you?
Chest
I'm
off.
You got a chew.
Taint.
It looks like a horse's mane.
I love you, Moose. I apologize.
What the fuck are you talking about?
Can you undo a button, please?
Please don't.
Yes.
I want to go blind.
Just one button.
Okay,
He's- he
my
has-
neck and my chest.
Yeah, they your
My
neck,
neck
your
and
chin,
my chest.
your neck and your chest. All that hair connects.
I don't have no hair up here.
Yes, you do.
Nuh-uh.
We can see it. How are you
It's
lying to us? We are literally looking at you.
This right here.
Oh my! We are looking at you. We can
I
see
can
it.
see it very clearly.
Yes, it connects.
Okay.
It's like a happy trail.
You got a happy trip from your chin to your chest.
And then probably all the way around, I'm guessing.
Oh, that is nasty.
you got
It doesn't
boogers.
stop
That's
at the-
nasty.
Is that just one big ass arrow?
It doesn't stop at the equator. It keeps going
I
down
don't
south.
get it.
That's nasty, Moose.
I guess. I don't know. I never paid attention.
Have
to
you ever
that.
had a Congo wax?
Oh my
I don't know what the fuck that is.
That's because you don't listen to the previous podcast.
I've had a wax before. had it on live on Facebook. My wife did it.
Where at?
I've been
On
waxed
my
before.
pubes.
Yeah, where'd you?
Yeah.
You did that?
Yeah, I got
How
my
was
down.
that?
I got my down. It wasn't bad. Like
No,
people
that shit
gassed
hurt
out.
me. I was bleeding and shit.
He just said on Facebook Live got his
Yeah, I did.
pubes
Nah,
waxed.
hold on.
Yeah, I mean, I got my pubes waxed, but not on Facebook Live.
Did you trim at all beforehand, though?
See, and
No.
that's the thing. I trimmed down to about a centimeter.
Okay.
There you go. It's
I trimmed down to a centimeter, and then I just went to.
That shit hurt.
It sounded like a plunger.
Yeah. It kind of does. Like she takes the hot wax and she rubs it on your balls, and then she kind of like massages it on. So like you're already rocking a partial now because she's like massaging your balls.
It sounds like
while
you're
she's
putting air in a vagina.
and then it's like, yeah, it's like taking off Velcro.
Well, hold on. What?
Taking off Velcro.
It sounds like when you're hitting it from the back and then there's air getting.
Yeah,
in the
that's
pussy
called
and
a
it
that's
queef.
called a queef.
Yeah.
Okay.
When the air is going in the vagina. Queef is when it comes out.
And what's it called when it goes in?
Inflation.
You're so you're forcing air. Never mind.
Yeah.
I don't want to walk down that road.
Oh, you kind of do. I mean,
I know, but I don't
your
wanna
dick-
walk down
Your
that
dick
road.
is shaped like a plunger. It's supposed to.
I know, but I don't know. It's okay.
Plunger dick. I never thought about that.
Plunger dick.
Plunge your dick. That's what. Let's tell my wife to say that. Plunge your dick.
Is that what she calls you?
bitch. Plunge your dick.
That's a T-shirt.
All right.
dick.
All right. All
Plunge
right.
your dick.
All right. All
Plunge
right.
your dick in
All
this
right.
pussy. That's what I'm gonna have her say. Plunge
Plun-
your dick in this pussy.
That is not a like that's
Grab
not
him by the
sexy.
plunger.
That is not sexy.
I'm not a plunger.
So where are we? Are we moving? Are we going to a topic now?
Yeah, let's do it.
All right. So there was we had a comment talking about a cultural thing, and so what happened was. I don't even remember. It was a comment. It said, "You guys used to keep it real, but now you don't. When you say cultural thing, now you really mean black and white thing. Why don't you guys say black and white thing anymore instead of it being cultural thing?" So I figure why not explain that to his name was like Fly Away or some shit like that. So
Nelly?
I figure why not explain it to him. Yeah, that wasn't Nelly's song. I wish I could fly away. That was on the Longest Yard soundtrack, which that was a good soundtrack.
Here comes the boom. That used to be my
That song,
shit.
that song was fire.
That fucking beat was crazy.
Here comes the,
That was that
y'all
LA
don't
one,
really
wasn't it?
want it now. It's always you.
I got real excited.
Move away from the mic when you get excited.
I can't help it.
Blue shirt, good.
Oh, there goes me right there.
Yeah, you see that shit?
Ooh.
Yeah.
You see how
It's
thick
big
that
and
is?
black.
That thick black. It's really just. How
Don't
would
they
you
really
describe
with the
that?
chapstick? Really? You just want some water?
Hang
or
on.
something?
You want to talk about being thick and black while you're sitting
While
there
I'm
putting
fucking-
chapstick all over your lip? That's you right there. It's big and it's black and it's
Let me
thick.
describe to the
Priming up.
audience.
All right, go ahead.
His-
He really wants it now.
Let me describe to the audience what the recording of Moose shouting
Can you please
looks
put
like.
that on
It
first?
it is long, black. It is shaft-like, and
Shaft like.
okay. And I am done putting chapstick on.
Put the fucking shit away.
Rub your lips together. Look at him.
I fucking hate you guys. I fucking hate you guys. All right, that's today's episode. Sorry that we left you guys.
Thanks for stopping by, No Filter Podcast.
But
So you want to explain the difference between what we mean when we say cultural?
a black and white thing would be strictly this is for opposite races. Like for example, like it would be for opposite races. Like if we were talking about our skin, like if me, Moose, and D were talking about our skin, obviously Double D wouldn't be able to relate to that because he doesn't have like ours. Just like we wouldn't be able to talk about being pale. By the way, I thought you were getting sun this weekend.
Getting some sun?
Yeah.
Getting some sun.
Nah, I missed out on that.
I was getting some sun. Getting some sun. Getting some sun. Getting some sun. And I used Johnson Johnson on my forehead.
He fucked it up. Why would you started off so strong?
I know.
You get
I'm about to down. I'm gonna play that shit when I leave here.
I didn't want to jump in because I didn't know if that was a real song, and you always tell me I'm offbeat.
You are 9 times out of 10 off.
Because I never know if it's a real song
working on
or
it.
if
So
we're
what?
like
I mean,
freestyling.
you don't have to know if it's a real song or not to be on beat. Just listen to the beat, Double D.
facts.
That's all you gotta do.
All you got.
Why do we always break out the song?
For you.
Because Moose is back, baby.
Moose is in the house.
All right, listen.
Pretty much.
But
Listen.
but yeah,
But
second floor.
what was I saying? What were we
we're
talking
talking
about?
about how the differences between race and culture. 'cause
Oh yeah, so like
right.
that would be like something that's a race thing. You know what I'm saying? And that's a legitimate ethnicity thing. But like a cultural thing, with culture, anybody can be in a culture. So when we say cultural, it's more of like, if we're talking about it, it's more of a like a rural thing versus like an inner city thing, or like it's closer to a class than a race.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? It's like,
yes, but even though you can be in the same class, but different cultures.
Where's she at?
go get her.
That is a nice dog.
Really? Really? You're looking at the dog.
Where's the dog?
I want to see the dog. Man.
Yeah, dude.
Don't go to my other window. We are dogs. We are dogs. You guys should see them looking at this chick walking up the street.
I wanted to see the dog.
Dogs.
I don't want to see one.
It's a dog walker. Moose.
How many does she have?
Moose,
Just
sit
one.
the fuck down, Moose.
She's a dog.
You look like somebody that's going to a PTO
Where is
meeting.
your
Nobody
belt?
gives a fuck. Why don't you have a belt on?
Because it won't fit in here.
Oh, bro, no.
You need to buy a belt for slacks.
Hey, do you do weddings?
I think my fucking.
Can I hire you for weddings?
I could probably.
You look smooth as fuck right now.
I'm the
dude.
type of person that goes to the wedding and be like, I object
You look-
because I fucked them.
Well, look,
Okay.
Both.
bit of advice: be sitting down before he walks in.
I'm not gonna. Bride and groom.
Well,
Okay.
they hired me.
Yeah, I don't know if that's what you're getting hired for. That may be your payment.
You ain't-
I don't know if that's what
You're
you're
not
getting
supposed
hired.
to pay a hoe to fuck. You're supposed to pay a hoe to leave.
So what we were talking about before was the cultural thing. You were saying, Double D?
You can be, in the same class financially, but in two different cultures.
Yeah, that's why I said closer to a class thing, because it's
Yeah,
like
it's
it's more
so-
of a.
That's a good start, I think, to starting to describe it. But it is honestly its own thing. Like once you like wrap your head around it.
Well, I was trying to give them relativity.
Yeah.
But
That's an easy in to under.
yeah, like when you say it's a cultural thing, it's like if I'm saying it's a cultural thing to you, like I've said it to you. If I say it's a cultural thing to you, it's like this is from a place that you wouldn't understand unless you're there, unless you're in it, unless you're raised and born into this type of area or type of scenery or type of environment. That's the word I was looking for. This type of environment. You know what I'm saying? That's what it's
and
a
it
cultural
can
thing.
it can encompass everything from like the way you handle relationships to the way that you talk, how you dress, obviously,
Exactly.
your
demeanor.
the way you talk, money.
Yeah, it's
everything.
it's all inclusive when it comes to those things.
Yeah. So
Like D is meaner than double D.
you think that's true?
I know it's true.
Yeah.
You were one mean son of a bitch.
Yeah.
You guys don't hear him off mic, but as soon as the mic's cut, D is just screaming at all of us.
Last episode, we turned it off, and he just like tried to slap everybody.
Yes.
He hit Double D, and he went to hit Moose, and
No,
Moose
he
went
wasn't-
back,
he
and
wasn't
D's
following
D's
him.
hand
Never
got
hit
tangled.
Moose.
D's hand got tangled in Moose's neck here. You should have heard Moose screech whenever he pulled his hand out.
It was ungodly.
It was
It was
crazy.
hardly human, in fact.
Yeah, I couldn't even hit those octaves. I actually had to delete it, guys. I'm sorry.
So, don't believe bullshit they say.
Don't believe the hype.
If you rub
Moose.
if you rub your neck hair
2020.
up against that pop filter, it'll look like a cheese grater.
You are quite. Speaking of skin color, Moose, you are quite light-skinned under.
He's multi-toned too. Look. His forehead is different complexion than his eyebrows, and then it changes back to his complexion of his forehead. Then his nose is a different color. You go down further,
What the
and right
fuck are
under
you
his
talking
chin is a
about?
little darker. Then his neck is dark, and then his chest is the same
That
color.
must be white people
And
shit
his
over there.
Look at him. Look at his tone. Look at his tone.
I'm just saying, you're not that far off from. Yeah, you are.
Yeah.
You look like
From my birthmark.
You look like a whole brown pamphlet. Somebody just takes you and points at a certain part of your body to see what they want to paint.
That's so messed up.
Hey, this episode's going to be called 50 Shades of Brown.
That is not at all what I meant by my original comment. I'm
Build the wall. Build the wall. Build the wall.
We're going back to this?
Man, fuck my tax return. Build the wall.
All right, multi-tone.
Okay.
So
Multi-tone moose.
So we all know that race relations in America is like it can be quite stressful. We try on the No Filter podcast, we try and like lighten the mood and joke about it.
A lot of guys race
talk
to relations.
about it. What's that?
A lot of guys race to relations.
That's true. That is
If we
very
race
true.
a motherfucker, I'm like,
That's
you
a whole
already
nother
won.
episode right
Oh,
there.
okay. Sorry. Go ahead.
But I know for me, I want to do everything I can to ease those tensions, and I think a lot of
Can I have a back rub?
later. Yeah, I will absolutely give you a back.
That was a good one. That was a real good one.
To anybody else, that's a moose only offer. So
Oh, son of a bitch. Thought there was going to be a line.
I'm first in line. What was that off of?
That hoe is mine. Brown sugar. That was off of Brown Sugar. You got to get that. You got to get that. You got to get that bitch.
Whoa.
Anyway, continue.
Goodbye.
I like to do whatever I. Oh, I think a lot of miscommunication comes from talking about race and skin color. Whenever that's completely not what you mean. Somebody keeps trying to chime in here.
Right? Go ahead. Continue.
Yeah, so I think people talk about race when they should really be like black and white when they should be talking about other things. I think that's unnecessary fuel being added to an already out of control forest fire.
Well, I think the reason why they do that is because they go by the population majority. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? The reason why even Fly recognizes I can't feel so weird. Even Fly recognizes it as a black and white thing because I think he's going by the majority of the population of these things. Like, you get what I'm saying? Like,
That's what I was about to get to. It's not necessarily
into the mic, D.
When people think about certain cultures, they also associate certain races with those cultures as well.
True.
And I think that's where a lot of it gets construed. You know what
That's
I mean?
a fact.
It's
You know what I
easy. It's easy because it's a broad category.
It's easier.
It's easier to talk about it instead of talking about specifics.
Yes. Like, there's always going to be racism. Myself, I don't like to necessarily think of things as racism or race, but more as class. Like, I feel the lower class gets the shaft more than anybody else. Actually, no. I think the middle class gets the shaft more than anybody else. The lower middle class and the middle class get the shaft more than anybody else. Because if you're lower class, you get assistance. If you're upper class, then you're getting breaks. If you're middle class, you're the one that's stabilizing everything. And in that middle class, you have every kind of race going across the board.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, because that definitely ain't fucking any high class girls.
Exactly. So, but that also being said, then you also put people's stereotypes of racism going, or people of different races, because they're not in those cultures. You might be in that same class, but not in those same cultures, so you might be brought up to think this, and this, and that's where that gets messed up. Like, not to jump on the topic that you guys did, which you did a great job when you talked about the shooting that we had in Pittsburgh here. I was listening to that podcast. That was a great podcast, guys. But that shouldn't even been it.
Don't look at Moose when you say that. He wasn't
Well, he's
fucking
the one.
here.
Yeah, he was.
Yeah, it was.
He's the one who brought it
I'm the one who
up.
brought it up
For the
as my
shooting?
subject.
Yeah.
What?
Oh,
Bit? You always try to fucking
we had
doubt
one
me.
like months ago that
Yeah,
I
it was
don't
a while
think he's
ago.
talking about.
It wasn't months. It was last month.
Which one was
No,
it? Which
whenever
was
it first
Antoine
happened,
Rose?
we talked about it.
What?
The Antoine Rose.
Okay, continue. Sorry.
Okay.
Moose, I
And-
humbly apologize.
And I put a lot of
What?
this stuff still with
Wait,
about how
wait,
pathetic you are.
wait.
Yeah, continue to clap because you didn't hear the second half of that apology.
Wait, no, I didn't. Son of a
Exactly.
bitch.
He doesn't listen to the episodes.
He's
so
not going to
he won't
listen
hear
back
it.
anyway, so it doesn't matter.
But I put a lot of it still on the media too, because when we had that shooting here, it didn't necessarily like it was a white cop and a black young man, but the whole thing really should have been a young person being shot, regardless of how you feel about it. It shouldn't have been necessarily about the color of the person. It should have just been the situation that somebody got shot.
Why
in
do
the
you
back.
feel that?
Because I feel that the media always has to put the race of somebody in there instead of just leaving it what it is, because it's people in general, and that also feeds into to more of the division of people in general.
Basically just fueling the fire. Yeah,
Yes.
I get that, but I still feel it should have been.
And I get that, but I'm saying in a lot of situations, maybe that's not the best example, but in a lot of situations, there's times on the news when they explain things and they don't need to. Like, example, I had something came up on my feed and it said ex-convict misses job interview to go save couple from car.
Yeah, why does it matter if he's a
That's what I mean. Things like
Was he
that.
black?
Nature. Yes.
Okay then.
You know what I mean? But certain shit, it should have just been like, man, go in the interview. But it's certain situations like that. I think the media feeds into a lot of the stuff of the division because it sells.
It's supposed to.
Controversy sells.
Yeah.
I agree with that. Yeah, I mean that's all I have to say about that.
What about you, Moose? You the baby. You didn't really chime in. You
About
chimed in
what?
on our stuff. What's your
I was
feelings?
hoping he didn't.
Nah. Oh.
No, go ahead. What were you
I'm
saying?
taking my clap back.
Oh my god! Hey, you can have the clap. I don't give a fuck.
You gave him the clap, Moose?
He didn't give me the clap.
Nah, I don't fuck with Mexicans.
Ooh, do we have that? Do we have that clear? Do we have that clear?
We have
Okay,
that.
cool.
Second
Thank you.
scandal
Thank
of
you.
Moose. You're his running mate. I don't know why
fuck
you're
that.
happy
I'm about to jump
this.
shit. I'm about to run by myself.
He's about to jump the wall.
Come over here. Come over here, remorseless.
Here we go. Here we go. We got that clear too. I'm gonna treat you like they did Bernie.
Oh, dirty.
Really?
Yikes.
That's how you gonna do me? All right. Cool. It's okay.
At least you're getting fucked, Moose. So, on to, what do we have here?
Oh, we
What do
wanted
we got
to
on
know
the
about
docket?
What was
Don't
the
say docket to me.
What do we got on the
Don't
docket?
fucking say
what
docket.
was like the most famous line of like the 2000 era that used to hear a lot on songs, on any type of song?
We should start back even further. Like,
Let's go back 90s.
all I wanna do is like a zoom, 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 and a boom, boom.
Just shake your butt.
There it is. There it
Is
is.
it butt or rump?
It's rump.
Okay, I always
They're
said butt.
literally called the rump.
Rump
It was called
shakers.
rump
Well,
shakers.
I don't know. It was like 2.
Rex and
Well, that's just one song though. It wasn't a whole bunch of songs.
So you're saying something like,
Or you mean like a catchphrase that was just big?
Yeah.
yeah,
If-
like this is how we do it. That shit's still
Whoop,
big.
there it is.
Whoop,
Whoop,
there it
there
is.
it
That's
is.
it. That's the
Yeah.
biggest one, and I hate that. I hate
You think
that
that's the
song.
biggest one?
I think so because still to this day,
Raise
people
the
be
Roof.
Raise the roof.
Raise the Roof's big.
Raise
but
the
that's-
roof kind of
I
died
don't
down
know.
though. Raise the
You
Roof
the
kinda
Man.
died.
You the Man or...
But was that from a
Man.
song?
No. Oh, is it supposed to be from a
so
song?
is
Yes.
it specifically from a
Oh,
song or
in
is it in
songs,
general?
like
Yeah,
you
he
would
said
hear
a
shit in
song,
songs.
Oh.
Yeah,
I would
raise.
say Whoop, there it is. I would say
People still say
In
Whoop, there it
different,
is.
no, I mean in different songs. Like you heard it multiple.
that's what I'm
songs.
saying. DJ Clue. That's about it.
That's a storm.
No, I think it was when Lil Wayne did that remix, baby. That was in a lot of fucking songs for
Or-
years.
Or Puffy's. This is the remix. Can't stop, won't stop.
Yeah, take that.
Yeah, take that, take that.
Yeah,
Take that.
take
Take
that,
that.
take that.
Take that. Take that.
Take it where, Puff?
Why do
In
you
the
keep saying
butt!
take that? Why do you keep saying that? I'm not. Where am I taking it? I thought I was at home. I'm not taking anything.
But I told you that we won't stop.
Yeah, that was too. That was pretty big. I thought it.
Yeah, that
would
was- that was-
I'm about to play Let's Get It On.
Jesus,
when I
the
leave here.
notorious just. That song is my shit. That 112
Swear.
joint. Yeah, that was fire.
Dun.
Oh, I love that 90s.
Please stop dancing, Moose. Moose, please stop dancing. Please stop dancing. Please, Moose. Oh my gosh.
Wow. And,
Guys, he just got a little crazier.
and-
All right.
Oh, he almost fell over so close.
No, but
Let's say, see, he actually likes me.
let's expand this a little bit. So, what about the most catchy catchphrases?
Catchier, just overexposed.
Just in
These
general.
nuts.
That's one.
There you go.
What's that?
That's why I was the annoying one. Yeah, man.
I'm about to bring what's up back.
What's that?
What do you think was like globally, like a slang word that was globally? I would say the bomb.
The bomb.
The
That
bomb,
shit
yeah.
was
The bomb diggity.
Yeah.
Lit now. I think that's
Yeah.
Lit's this generation.
That's because you light the bomb.
There you go.
You know, they're working backwards. That's the problem.
Yeah.
They're working
Well,
backwards.
you have to bring the bomb first.
Yeah,
have
you
to
got to
get
bring the bomb.
Now it's
then
lit.
you have to light the bomb.
And then our grandchildren, they'll be like,
that shit exploded.
kaboom.
Like, that shit, boom. Oh,
That
that's
shit
boom.
boom.
That shit boom, son.
What's the
booming.
bomb, baby?
It was the bomb.
It was, but
Then
now
it went kabloom.
Exactly. So it's not the bomb anymore.
Nah, it's
Now
funny
it's
how
Shrapnel,
words change
baby.
like
that shit was shrapnel.
Yo, I still have half of that in my rib cage.
That shit stuck with me all week.
That shit stuck with me forever. Forever, ever, and
Forever,
ever. Forever, ever. Sorry, Miss Jackson. Oh, you
God
too
damn
early,
it.
Double D. Shit. You couldn't wait. You couldn't wait.
Sorry,
Somebody
Miss
was going to say
Jackson.
sorry, Miss Jackson. Come on. You cannot.
For real.
Come on, Moose. Really?
Anyone was paying attention.
We try not to, but for some reason, you're like a gnat at a barbecue.
Not a barbecue. Ribs and corn. I would
could go
love
for
some
some
fucking
ribs.
grilled corn.
All right, so are we moving on now? Are we moving on?
I wish my wife loved me. Maybe she would cook it. Hey, old lady, look across the street. She got that sexy nightgown.
Oh my
on.
gosh, what's your topic, Double D? What's your topic? Can we stop looking at my window at these random chicks walking up and down the fucking street? You fucking Howards.
What's funny is the listeners don't know there's an elderly home across the street.
That is not an.
Oh, it's not?
That is not an elderly home.
Oh, I thought it
asshole.
was.
Who wants grandma's
That's
cookies?
just an apartment.
Who wants grandma's pussy? Is that what you
Say,
said?
who wants
No,
grandma's
but-
cookies?
Oh my gosh.
Same thing.
Are we moving to a topic?
did it
Anybody
for
got
the
a topic?
nookie.
Are we
The
moving to a
topic-
topic?
Well, no, kind of like the one we were just on. It's strange. You ever notice how words in your group that you use just evolved over time?
Like how?
Like, I remember when we were like 13, but like, hey, all right, see you later. Then it was like, all right, later, guys. Then it was like, late. And then by the time I got to my 20s, it'd be like, lay.
What?
All right, Joe.
For real. That's the funny thing. Like, my one friend, all the time I see him was like,
Remember
Yeah.
that's how one was, one love. Like
Yeah,
hey,
they-
one
they
love,
say
and then it's
one.
like one love,
Yeah.
and then it's like one.
One. They used to do
You
that
couldn't
shit
throw the
all the
love in.
time.
Yes, I
All right,
did.
Joe, one.
yep, and they would give
Yeah.
me
I
used to say
grief
one
for it
shit.
all the time.
One.
I first heard that from, if I'm not mistaken, Nori's album.
Okay.
That one, that's what I heard that from. Because I remember
Noriega.
One Love was 90s, and then it moved. Like Nori came 98, and on his first album there was all of those voicemails, and he's like, "Yeah, yo, no, talk to you later, son." One, and then like everybody started saying
Yeah.
one, and then it was just a thing.
How much do you think the music influences the?
this back.
Music.
Fucking joking right now.
Had to throw it in there. How much do you think that feeds off of? How intertwined do you think that is?
Well,
I think it's
What, the
extremely
music?
influential. Like
back and
media,
forth.
media in general, I think is extremely influential because even the kids now, a lot of the shit that they say, like what's dude's name? The dude that says the same shit twice. Like you mad. What is his name?
I don't fucking know.
Oh,
I never knew
yeah,
where that
yeah.
came from.
Goodbye Mike or some shit like that. Something.
yeah, from the Sandlot. yeah.
you got a
what the
reboot
fuck?
of that coming out.
Yeah, that's gonna be. I don't know how I feel.
Yeah.
About it. I gotta watch it. I
Isn't
can't
it a
put
TV
judgment.
show though?
I'm not sure. I don't
think
know.
it is a TV show.
If it's a TV, I think it may be
I
good
think
as a
it's
TV show.
Yeah, I'll buy into it as a TV show.
I would watch the Sandlot TV show. Netflix, holla at us. We'll Double D's gonna play the main character though. That's the
Shout
only
out to
Yeah.
Modern
stipulation.
Family.
In fact, let's not talk about it anymore on
right.
mic. Let's
Talk
write
about
this.
any more what?
Yeah.
The second
No, but,
sister of my family.
But yeah,
Yeah, the
he
little young
like
one.
the reason why people are saying shit twice, like you mad, or that's not funny. That's funny. Like that's
Yeah.
because he said that shit.
Yep.
No, he didn't even.
Who
It was
is he?
and it was a Facebook.
Is he a
He's a
comedian?
Facebook dude. I mean, not a Facebook. He's an Instagram dude.
Okay.
He's the one. He made those videos and shit.
Never seen it.
I'll look him up while you guys continue talking about this.
No, but you're right though. It is. It's about
OK
what you're
Davis.
around.
OK Davis, I think his name is. But yeah, he's this. It's just. I think it's a real big influence.
There's a dog walker for you.
Oh my fucking gosh! Stop! Anyway,
No, let him look.
Ha
Let
Ha
him look.
Davis is his name. Ha Ha
Okay.
Davis.
It's the only way he's gonna learn. It's the only way you're gonna learn, Moose. It's the only way you're gonna learn.
But anyway, so like I think is really influential because even like appearances, like clothes and stuff like that, people look at artists and different things like that. That's why people say you have to be careful with your platform. And yeah, like even with athletes and stuff,
Oh, yeah.
people are like, these guys are human beings, they're athletes. I subscribe to that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
People are still humans. But you can be careful.
People are going to take cues from you because you're in a public eye.
Exactly.
You have to be.
Exactly.
Yeah, you can. Firm believer, and I'm pretty sure you agree with me because I think I heard you say it before. You can say what you want, but there's always going to be repercussions for anything that you say. And if
I live by that.
Thank
What the fuck
you.
you mean I agree with you? That's
man.
that's tattooed on my forehead.
that's what I'm saying. So if you know you're already in a public eye, yeah, you should be able to say what you want, and you can, but you have to know
Moose,
there's
you
going
can
to be
tattoo
repercussions.
a paragraph on your big ass forehead.
I remember this shit. I knew you was gonna say. I would say I was gonna do it, but you know, you beat me to it. Remember this shit? You
Moose,
remember this shit?
We're on a
young.
podcast. The listeners can't see.
Not them.
What do you mean not them?
What
We're
do you mean that's
literally
the only
here
reason
for
we're
them.
doing
Fuck
this?
the listeners. Ain't that what you said?
There goes
Thanks
the
for
whole
stopping
campaign.
by. Thanks for stopping by.
Speaking of that, I want to shout out Tyler. He was on the podcast. Tyler, the comedian.
Oh, yeah.
He always responds to our podcast. Like he listens to them and he laughs and he always hits me
Okay.
up and stuff. And he actually, the funny thing is, he gets some jokes from there. Like
Okay.
he'll get like a topic.
He
or
owes
something
us a
that we
pizza
make
then,
and
or
he'll try to
something.
make a joke or
Pizza.
something.
Yeah.
Tyler, Moose said you owe us a pizza. Especially if those jokes hit hard, you definitely like 2 pizzas.
Yeah.
Or at least a
definitely.
large one with 2 toppings.
We'll never turn
You
down
definitely
free pizza.
pepperoni or mushroom,
All right, I'll roll with that.
hands down. What's your favorite
I
pizza
like
topping? Double D.
bacon.
I seen
Ooh.
that look on your face. Everybody likes bacon.
Oh, yeah.
Bacon
That's
and
not anything
banana
new.
peppers or jalapenos.
Banana
No,
peppers
see,
and sausage.
I don't like spicy pizza.
It's
don't.
just enough spicy.
I don't like
but
spicy
banana
pizza.
peppers
Mildly.
ain't really
Like,
spicy.
pause. I love meat lovers.
Yeah, you do.
I already paused it. I love meat lovers pizza because like that's the only pizza I eat from Pizza Hut.
Okay.
Other than that, because I don't order from Pizza Hut. I don't like
Yeah,
really
I
ordering
don't
from
do
chains.
chains, me neither.
But like,
I'll order
if
from
I am,
Pizza
it's
Hut.
definitely because I gotta get pause all of that meat on there because it makes
Yeah,
it taste
you
so
do.
much better.
See, like once again, I'm pretty basic.
I love how
I'm
this
cool
is
with
killing
cheese.
you, though, D. Like you're really laughing real hard. Like you're not in my house and I won't fucking kill you.
Hey, I gotta go.
He's gonna cut your meat off.
And he has the key, so don't kill him.
He is
He
a
has
meat
the
lover.
Anyway, continue, D.
But no, like I said, I'm like most other times I said, I'm pretty basic. I'm cool with just
Basic
extra
ass bitch.
Yep, with extra cheese and.
You do always carry
pepperonis.
around Starbucks, and you wear UGG boots.
Don't worry
So
about what I do outside of here, man.
wear
Like, you
Ugg
snitching
boots?
all the time. Now I'm spilling all the beans. All right, cracking the book open.
no.
97
this
to
mic
2001.
No, shut
It's
this
gonna
mic
be.
down.
There's-
Please stand by.
All right. Just
We're still waiting for your leather jacket, man. Pull it out.
I lost my
Pull
leather
it
jacket.
Pull.
Zip.
That was a terrible zip.
But
like you could have made something.
but I'm pretty easy to get pizza with. Like my only thing when it comes to
Moose.
pizza,
Trying to sneak a peek.
I don't like it to be too
You little
saucy because I don't
cheese
like my food being soggy. So I just like my pizza being cooked, so it's not doughy, and I don't want the sauce overpowering everything, so it's just falling apart. But besides that, I'll get whatever anybody really wants on the pizza.
See, that's one of the reasons why. Like, I was in Chicago, and you know how Chicago's known
Yeah.
for the deep dish. And no disrespect to Chicago, but that deep dish is not for me. That
I
shit
don't even
is
think I really
saucy
had-
as
See,
fuck.
nah.
Never had it.
Like it is
never
so
had it.
saucy. Like they're like this thick with bread, and the bread is soggy as shit.
Yeah,
like I'm
see,
not
I
I'm
can't
not a
do
fan
that.
of it. I'm not a fan. And plus, I don't like super hot pizza because I don't like when like you bite into it, the cheese burns your mouth,
Burns
your
and
mouth.
then
Yeah,
it drips
your
down and
mouth.
it smacks you in the bottom of the chin, and that now your chin is burnt. So you from here you got a line of burn right there like that. No.
or whenever the cheese comes off all in one bite. And
Or
you-
the cheese comes off whenever you pick the pizza up and it just
Yeah.
falls.
No
Yeah,
good.
I can't.
That goes
get
with the
that.
whole sauce thing with me too, though. A lot of times, because if it's too much, then you have situations like that.
Hey, listeners, let us know where in Pittsburgh is the best pizza. Where you like pizza from. Let us know.
Minios, Furies.
Me, I'm a
Ira.
North Side dude. So when I say my best pizza, when I say the best pizza for me, it would have to be Lillian's.
Okay.
I never. Where's it at?
I think Pasta 2 is closed. It's right next to fucking Isley's, you asshole. You
How the
literally
fuck am I
asked me to go
supposed
to
to know?
Isley's with you last episode.
How am I supposed to know?
Because you go there. What are you talking
I never got pizza there, little bitch ass motherfucker.
It's right
But
next
he's saying
to the
you know the
place.
area, so you should be
Yeah, but he
familiar
never
with the
said
pizza.
He said the north side. The north side is not just.
Bro, you
saying
said
that the-
who wants to go to the north side with me to get a corned beef
Yeah.
a corned beef sandwich. There's only one place that I know that everybody else that's not from the north side goes to get a corned beef sandwich, and I literally said right next to it, "Oh, there's Lillian's right there too, and they got
How
fire
the fuck
food."
am I supposed to know? If
'Cause
that's the
he's
same
He
thinking-
Lillian.
literally said it.
If that's the same Lillians, I'm not supposed to know this.
He said
there could
it.
be more than one Lillians.
He said it.
How many more Lillians are in the fucking
He
world?
said it. They have their own place
Yeah, there
serves
could be another
pizza?
place called Lillians, just like there's another place called like
on the north side that serves pizza.
I don't know what part of north side.
Okay.
Oh my god, it's right
Here's-
next to fucking Isley's.
Here's
when
the question:
people
have
say-
you been to Isley's yet, or have you not?
I've been to
there?
Isley's, but I never knew what the
Okay,
fuck it
good,
was
because I can't help
called.
you
My
there.
uncle Fatback took me, actually. That's where I fucking got it from. He took me there, and I was like, okay, well, this is cool.
Please don't bring him back. No. We absolutely do not want Uncle Fatback's review of this pizza place.
I'm sorry, I had to leave for a minute.
Okay, Double D. What about your pizza place, man?
There's
The
a
funny thing is, I stood up in front of the window, and the blinds go halfway down, so everybody just seen my crotch.
they saw your meat
Torso,
lovers.
That's it.
They seen my meat lovers.
There's a place right down the street from me that I always go to because, like you guys, I don't like chains. So
You said you don't like Geno's though, and Geno's is fire
Well,
for real.
no, Geno's.
I fucks with
I
Geno's.
like their pizza. I can eat their pizza. I can't eat their wings no more.
I think Geno's is actually one of the better pizza places.
I did too.
Pissarro's is fire.
Pissarro around here,
Pissarro's
yes,
is
that's
fire.
that's good.
Compact Presario,
But,
this is a good computer.
Mine's Veltree's over in Oakmont.
Oh,
'Cause I
yeah,
grew
that's
up on
good.
that one. I love Veltree's in Oakmont since I was a kid. And then we had a Daddy-O's, which I don't think it's called Daddy-O's anymore, where we went to high school. But that was another good
I like
one.
I don't know how familiar
wings
you
are
guys
good.
are with Pittsburgh. Double D, I know you're not that familiar with it, but Cafe Milano's,
Yes, by the
Fire.
stadium.
fire.
Yes, that's another good one.
What?
No, what was the name of that again?
Cafe Milano's?
Moose. You can't go there, bud. Sorry.
Wait, what?
You should have brought that. Why didn't you just let it? Why didn't you just let it fly?
I was trying.
Because he didn't pick up on it.
man.
He wasn't
What
going to
the
pick
fuck?
up on it.
I don't get it.
He's still not picking up on it.
Hey, robot. Robot. Hey, robot. Where's my lunch?
Fuck your lunch.
What?
Sorry, I am getting involuntarily reprogrammed by the No Filter podcast.
No Filter Podcast? What the hell is that?
The No Filter crew is taking over my systems, slapping all who opposes.
What do I do?
Join the movement or get ran over.
How do I join the movement?
Visit their social media sites.
Their social media? What are their social media sites?
Facebook, EMD Network, Instagram, EMD Network 412, no spaces, and Twitter at Network EMD, danger, fuck the sensitivity police.
What's the name of that place again?
Cafe Milano's.
Cafe Milana's? I don't get it.
The one town. The perfect setup. The perfect segue. Just
Head up. Where's
And
the
he-
spike?
It's unbelievable.
I'm
It's
lost as fuck right now.
unbelievable. Like,
Cafe Milana's?
bro, what does that sound like?
Cafe Milana? What? I don't get it.
get it all up before the interview.
What does that say? What does that sound like, Moose?
Cafe Milana.
Speeding it up and slowing
Yeah.
it down isn't changing it.
Hefe Moana. Yep, you got it.
Cafe Moana.
Moving on.
Cafe Milana. What the fuck does it sound like? I don't know.
I don't know either.
This is a real Pittsburgh podcast
Maybe
right
you
now.
should have the listeners write in and they can explain.
And listeners, please tell him what Cafe Milano's sound like. All right?
Everybody's dying right now.
They're
I'm
like,
lost as fuck. They're screaming at their
fucking
phones.
simple. Like, oh my gosh.
Cafe
And we
Milano.
apologize for anybody who broke their phone listening to this shit right now.
Screaming the answer at you right now.
I can't believe this.
One
I
time.
can't believe this.
is your
This is so crazy.
I'm really lost.
Crazy to me.
Waiting for this moment.
Out of all things to shock me,
Cafe Malano's.
legitimately shocks me.
What the fuck does that sound like? Cafe Malano's.
And you even set it up too.
I'll tell you what. If you don't get it by the end of the episode, we'll tell you.
Cafe Malano's.
Yeah, you just chew on that while we continue to talk about the best
stuff.
the best pizza in Pittsburgh.
But yeah, there are a lot of places like and this I don't consider this a chain because it's a Pittsburgh place, but and you know how much I say I don't like Permane Brothers. Permane Brothers pizza is
Their
actually
pizza's
really
not
good.
bad, yeah.
I never had their pizza.
I
Their
never had the
pizzas,
pizza.
I love their pepperonis. They have the
Small
small ones.
pepperonis.
Those are they're
Yes.
and it's actually really good.
Like your nipples.
Yeah, exactly. They're a little bigger than my nipples. Though.
Yeah.
No,
When I was in South Carolina, that was a hard ass place to get pizza. It literally took me like a good year to try to find a good pizza place.
There aren't Italians
Why,
in
is it all
South Carolina.
chains?
What it is, it's the sea level. Something with the way that the dough and stuff rises and yeah, for real. Like the one place even like had the little
Really?
thing on
Because
there.
like
Yeah.
in Virginia, that's all they fucking sold.
That was the thing.
That's
Like it
all
even
they
came up
fucking
on.
sold in Virginia. Like,
Oh, no, they
you
sold
can throw
pizza,
a
though.
rock and hit a pizza place
Oh no,
in any direction on
they
Virginia
had
Beach
pizza
Strip.
places down there. They just weren't
You
like.
can't find a good one.
Yeah, they weren't like.
You know what
up
was
here.
good? Pizza Kono. You ever have Pizza Kono?
No.
It was open for a brief period of time. I think I told you about it. What they did was they took the pizza and they made it into a cone.
Oh, I saw that. Yeah,
It was
That
fire.
did look good.
What?
They took
I
the
remember-
pizza and
I
they rolled it
remember
into a
hearing
cone,
about
put
that.
aluminum foil on it. Granted, it was hot as dog piss when you
That'd be
first
great
got
for
it,
carnivals
but it
and
was
stuff.
so
Yeah,
good.
man.
It
Oh,
was
yeah.
so good. Like nothing like having a 76,000 calorie ice cream cone.
Right? You can't beat that with a bat.
All it was pizza flavored ice cream.
I know they still do that for South.
Just like I always say, lasagna's spaghetti flavored cake.
Wait, what?
Lasagna's spaghetti flavored cake.
Okay, I can buy
That's
that.
all it is.
Oh, you just angered a whole lot of Garfield fans.
Yes, you did. But after being down there, I actually found a place, and it was cool because it was a Pittsburgh restaurant.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
In South
Nice.
Carolina?
Oh yeah, there's so. That's why.
Oh,
I
there's a
love,
lot of Pittsburgh restaurants in different states.
the reason
there's
why
a lot
I
of them.
lived in that on that island so long, bros, because it was like being back home with good weather. We had 4 Pittsburgh bars. We had a little gift shop, but it also had like one main corner that was just Steeler merchandise, and then we even had a Penguins bar.
Wow,
And the
like
island's,
home.
yeah, and the island's no more than maybe 15 miles long. Like, it's
Yeah.
not that big. So I had Steeler fans I could relate to. Plus, I had good weather. I had my sports. Like,
Yeah.
I just didn't have good pizza until I found the pizza place. And then there was an Ohio one, and that one was good too. Not trying to say the other places were bad down there.
This
They
place-
just didn't taste like home.
This place that I went to, I forgot the name, in New Jersey. I used to always go there when I was younger, like right before a Jets game, and I actually took my family to it when we were going to lay my mother's ashes. I actually took my family to it, and this place was fan-fucking-tastic. I can't believe I forgot the name. I know exactly where it is, though, because I go there all the time. So I know where, and I'm terrible at that because I know where shit is.
We can't
like,
remember the name.
I'll be going there for like 15 years and just learned the name yesterday. Like, I'm that guy. I'm that.
understand.
Just like I'm horrible at directions. That was one of my topics. How good at you guys are.
Take 2. Let's try that again.
Force is strong with this one. How good at you guys are at giving directions.
How good are you guys at giving directions?
Horrible.
I am horrible.
You have
'cause
to ask it.
I see
how
it in
good
my head.
Are you at how good directions are you, or something like that?
How
You gotta be
dry
careful.
I am.
Oh, you're trying to Yoda it?
Yeah.
You're trying to Yoda it? How good are you guys at giving
directions
directions?
are you?
Directions?
Directions
How
given.
good
How
at-
good are you?
Yes.
How good at
Yeah.
directions
And I don't
are
even
you?
like Star Wars. Double D, eat a dick.
Okay. All right.
That was good.
Yoda.
I was
dick.
planning on it, but okay.
Just do it after you drop me off.
Yeah, exactly. Hey, you want to come in for a minute?
Hey, Moose, what are you doing later?
So
what?
going
What
home
would
to
you
my
say?
wife.
What were you asking about?
So how good are you guys at giving directions?
Oh
Like,
yeah, no, yeah. I am not good. Because like I was saying, I see it in my head, but I can't explain that to other people.
kind of like you're talking, kind of like how you
Kinda
say
like
stuff.
I'm talking about it. But I'm like you. Like also, I don't know like the names of roads.
I'm horrible.
I just know visually, like, if I was the one driving, I could get somewhere, but I couldn't tell someone how to get there.
And that is, like, when it comes to me and people calling me, and they're like, yeah, well, how do you get there? I'm lost, blah, blah, blah. The first thing I say is, what do you see? Because, like, I'll be like, go down about 4 lights, and there should be a McDonald's on your left. If it's not on your left, you're going the wrong way, turn around, and then make it on your left. Like, I'm that guy. Mm-hmm. But I'm really good at giving directions because of that. Like, I have such a visual memory that, like, I can actually direct you not by the streets. They're like, oh, yeah, well, I'm by Johnson Street. And I'm like, well, get away from there. I don't know where Johnson Street is.
Get away from Johnson.
Well, you should be a prostate examiner.
Why?
Because he could give give directions on
give
how
directions though when you're up in.
He gets.
I'm glad that you joined this conversation, Moose.
Yeah.
He was busy.
He's still thinking.
He was still
thinking about food.
He's thinking.
Got him on the pizza thing. He's still trying to figure out the cafe thing. You go
But-
to Cafe Malano's though and get some food.
No, I'm scared. I don't even know what the fuck
This
it means.
episode's going to be called Cafe Milano's. That's what this episode's going to be called.
What the fuck is it?
But
I can't believe you right now. Like we can't just keep going back to this.
No, we won't. But directions.
We will. We always do.
Like
I'm gonna say bukkake.
I'm horrible
for the
at
rest of the
giving
episode.
directions, and I'm horrible at taking directions. And someone, it's right done it in a just send me the address.
I think if you're bad
I'm
at
gonna use the
directions,
GPS.
Do your own
sex
thing.
life sucks.
Yeah.
As opposed to taking somebody else's directions.
I need to see the GPS.
No, you're on to something. Go ahead and say it again.
I said if you can't take directions, I feel that your sex life's gonna suck.
Speak into the mic, Moose.
I am speaking into the mic.
Now you are.
Driving,
you see how you hear now?
Driving directions, Moose. I know how to take direction. I just
you
can't.
do?
Just not when I'm driving. Yeah.
You sure?
You
I don't know.
Stay away from Johnson Avenue. Is that what you said?
I should have let you fall in the chair. Just remember that. Next time when they're piling on you, hold up.
They ain't piling on me. They piling on you. If anything, you can't take directions.
I remember this, Moose. Just remember that.
Yeah, you burning bridges.
I'm gonna bridge you
You're not going to be able to go to Cafe Milano's.
Burn that
I'm
bridge.
gonna go hook you up with the grandma
Burn
across the
that
street.
bridge.
That's okay.
Burn that bridge.
Wait, what the fuck is Cafe Milano's?
I'm not going to tell you now because you burnt that bridge. I would have been the one to tell you, but nah, I ain't telling you
Fuck
shit.
But anyway, so like, I don't have an issue giving people directions. You know what I'm saying? Do you guys follow instructions? Like if you're building something?
All depends on what I'm building.
Yeah, like you mean like you get something new, you open up the box,
Yeah, and do
take
you
out the
go
directions.
step by step on the instructions, or do you
It
just
depends
look at
what it is.
or do you just look at the picture and you're like, I could do this?
That's basically most times.
Yeah, look at the picture. Yeah. Have the directions laid out just in case.
And then if you come across a problem, then you can refer to it.
Exactly.
Yeah.
After you get frustrated and you're like, fuck it.
Yep.
Yeah.
You know what? Give me those instructions. Give me them.
Exactly.
Just give me. Shut your fucking mouth and just give me the
can
instructions.
do this. God damn it, Karen! Get me another drink. I can do this.
What about you, Moose? How good are you at giving directions and following instructions?
say
Well, we
prob-
know you're bad at following instructions.
No, that's my wife.
I can't wait till she kills you.
No, I'm like I say like a 7 or 8. I'm good at directions.
You're a 7 or 8.
Yeah.
You're about a 7. I can see you being a 7 because you're tall and you're not bad looking. I'm giving you a compliment. See what I mean? You see what I
Burning
mean?
bridges, man.
Exactly.
I think he doesn't mean that because he still won't tell me what Cafe Milano's mean.
You didn't ask him to right then. He was just giving you a straight up compliment.
what
Had
the
nothing
fuck
to do
is
with
he-
anything. He was going from the goodness of his heart to pay you a compliment because
It's
he really
bionic.
thought that you felt that way. But you gonna take this young man's compliment and just twist it and make
can't
it something
believe you.
mean and this
You hurt
nasty,
my feelings.
dude.
Actually, that is a very good segue to the next topic. So,
Kiki, do you love me? Are you riding?
don't start dancing to that. Don't do that. Don't do that.
Cause I want
You were just talking about how much you hate hip hop now, and you want to
down
listen to
for
that
all
shit. My kids, we do that shit all the time. Those Fortnite dances, we do those all the time. But so like, you know how when you break up with your girlfriend or something like that, and they have friends that are like, well, you know, he ain't shit. You know, but they don't. I haven't came across a lot of women with friends that's like, you know, you were wrong for that. Like,
Yeah.
like how like But guys, like for example, if Moose was to call me like, man, my wife is blah 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 blah, I would be like, okay, so what did you do?
Yeah,
As a matter of fact, we've done this several times.
The funniest thing, that's why me and my last girlfriend broke up, was mostly because of our friends.
Yeah.
She don't know how to keep her mouth. I'm like, why are you telling her friends
Yeah,
all
you can't be telling your
business?
business.
But like, and that's what I'm saying. Like, so do you think guys have a better support? Who do you think have a better support system, males or men or women?
I say, man.
What do you mean by support system?
Support system meaning like
Somebody's going to tell you the truth about yourself.
somebody that's going to be there when tell you what you need to hear when you need to hear it instead of what you want to hear.
Grandma crossing the street.
Like as far as like relationships?
Just in
Advice
general,
or-
like just
Oh,
advice, just advice. Like relationships is kind of part of advice.
Like not
as well.
being a yes man?
Yeah,
That's hard for me to say myself because I think it has more to do with the kind of company that you keep, regardless less of the gender. I know me and because most of my friends, I like to say, are pretty honest. Like they're gonna tell me for the most part straight out. But that's a damn good question. that really is. I would like to say women, but women can be catty as hell though too, and it all depends. Like if the person likes the ex, you know what I mean? How sexy and good looking is the ex? You know what I mean? Because people's grimy like that too. They really are. Seen it. You know what I mean? I would like to say us guys are quicker to I say to the other dude
to be real, to be more real.
Yeah,
I agree.
like if we know if a man knows that we're wrong, a woman's more, how can I say it? It's more or less she can know her girlfriend's wrong. Like, well, I understand, girl, and you know this that. We're dude, like if we know you were like, man, you know you wrong, you know you fucked up.
And another thing is, we really don't go that far into detail unless it's like super needed. It's usually if you do have those yes men friends, it's like, oh man, that's wild. But hey, let's go out and get a drink though, bro.
Yeah.
Like,
sometimes you need those.
Yeah,
those
exactly.
friends,
Like I think they're all necessary.
Yeah.
Like just don't call them for some real shit though.
See,
Exactly.
I've come to learn because I've been burnt, I guess, for lack of a better
shit.
word.
Okay, so they have penicillin for that.
Yeah,
but continue.
the clap.
Okay.
We got the clap. Oh yeah. Like I'll get them to the Greek.
So
Come on, Aldous.
whenever
Tell your story.
I've come across people they break up with someone, and then you go through that whole spiel like we're talking about, and then they end up getting back together, and then you're like, and then they do that again. So it's like you go through the whole spiel. Oh yeah, you know, fuck them, fuck the other person, and they get back together. And I've learned to just keep my mouth shut because it doesn't matter if you say something.
Because that person's gonna do what they want to do, regardless.
They're gonna do what they, and you end up looking like an ass.
Yeah, it kind of goes to the conversation we had a couple podcasts ago about when somebody actually needs help. Like you'll have somebody in a relationship sitting there bitching and complaining about their significant other, but they're going to keep on going back to that person. It's like, how am I going to keep on sitting here and give you sympathy and giving you my aspect on it, and you're going to keep on going back to that person?
After a while, it's your fault.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's what it comes down to. It really is.
I agree with that. Moose, what do you think?
Yeah.
Thank you for stopping by, Moose. Personally,
I agree with D.
Personally, I think you're right about that. I think it's more of a male thing than a female thing. And the reason why is because women have more sympathy and empathy than men do. So they try to say things to make
the other person feel better.
Yeah, exactly.
Like
Instead
that
of,
motherfucker
like,
is weird as fuck. Why would he do that to you?
Like, I can't believe that he's working 5 days a week, 50 hours a week, and he don't got time for you, girl, and this, that, and the other. Let's go get your nails done.
Yeah,
I'm here
We
for
don't
you.
need him.
You need to
Girls'
leave him. He
night.
ain't
Yeah,
shit.
thank you, ladies.
He
Thank you
in
so much for
jail.
being here for me after the breakup.
Yeah, you're right. I may have set his couch on fire, but that wasn't a reason why he should have left me. I mean,
Oh,
it
we
was an
gonna go
ugly
get a
couch
freakum
anyway.
dress.
Yeah.
Your ass gonna be out tonight, girl.
No,
You gonna meet you a new man.
We're
Fuck.
doing shots.
Right?
Shot.
Oh, because they are way worse than we are.
women going out?
Well,
OD. Definitely.
So there's women just sneakier with their shit.
Well, it's not even that. They're just wild. Like, guys, believe it or not, ladies, we we're fucking.
We
losers.
have some
like
home training when it comes to going
It's not
out
even home
sometimes.
training. We just don't really do.
does it
what
take-
like
We don't
if
like
I'm
to be
going
that
out-
extra.
Yeah, like
yeah, it really doesn't take much.
No, you get a couple of us
my
together.
wife's a big fan of thinking I'm fucking anybody I'm going out. Like I'm you think I'm no. What I'm doing is I'm at the bar shooting pool, having a couple drinks,
Right.
Like just talking shit, barely saying not saying anything about you at all.
Yeah.
You know, but barely talking because I'm concentrating on this fucking pool
'cause
game
I'm
and drinking my beer.
unwinding. I'm
Like,
unwinding. I'm
talking about
releasing.
sports or something. Like we're actually pretty fucking lame.
Yeah.
Except for Moose. Moose, he just before he was married, you see how I helped you out right there. Before he was married, he tried to lick every woman I walked past him.
No, that's not
He
true.
was
I
he
believe
was
that.
a dog.
No.
Oh yeah.
He's still a dog, but he just has a leash now.
There was a couple of
Moose.
them.
Moose, be honest. Moose,
There was a
be
couple
honest.
we went to
Beyond
work
Day.
together.
Every single chick that I've seen you say hi to,
No.
you basically said hi with your tongue out.
No.
That giraffe tongue.
Yeah.
No. 1, 2.
Buckle my shoe.
Go ahead and lie. I'm calling you out on
There was only 2.
Lie.
There was only 2.
Lie.
There was a third one.
I'm not saying you talked to and you fucked or anything like that. I'm saying
Licked.
you flirted with
And
or you pressed.
I was a flirt by
And
nature.
licked.
I'm like still basically a flirt by nature, but I don't do it like I used to. I'm like I've chilled down a lot, but like I would even flirt with
Chilled
like old
down?
people, like the
does
old
that mean?
like
I
people
know
I
what you're
work
saying.
with.
but we've
like
already
60 or something,
established
just
that you fucked
bullshit.
that you would fuck an old person though.
What's the old person to you?
An old person to
We
me.
already went over that.
Yeah, we went over that.
Was it
already.
5 years up, 5 years down when it comes?
Yeah,
Yeah.
Shit, I'm 27.
Why are you looking at me like
So I
I
guess
know that
technically
shit?
I'm an old person.
I'm an old person.
I'm not fucking neither of you.
You would definitely try to take your
No.
chance. I'm
He's-
thinking you would
he
try to
says
bang
no. He says no, but
D. He would definitely try to. Maybe double D. Maybe double D.
You gotta
I mean,
search
I
your
do like the
dominance.
way
I
his
don't-
hair is.
I don't like
but-
the way you're looking at me right now.
He
Moose.
has sexy hair.
You're kind of waggling
As a
your
matter
eyebrows.
of fact, guys, we'll be
No.
right back. We're about to rape Double D.
Oh, hey, listen.
Hey, don't let him fool you. He's squirrely.
He's squirrely.
All right.
He's going to get quick. Yo, let me tell you,
He's squirrely,
if you start fighting back and then just like try to scoot away, you look like Scrat chasing that fucking acorn. Yo, oh my gosh, that shit would be crazy.
He's not just gonna take that. Take that.
That was good. He's not going to take that.
Oh, I often wonder if Moose is like Scrat and
Get off of your phone, Moose.
the acorn is just like a dick or bukkake or something like that.
Moose, get off of your phone.
Man, it's about a freaking job. Shut up. I'm just reading. I can
Is-
hear what
is
the
that
fuck
gonna-
you're
is that
saying.
gonna
I don't pay attention to what you say. I ain't gonna keep doing what the fuck you tell me to do. But motherfucker, I'm gonna pick my phone up when I fuck want to.
We will be holding open auditions.
I love how you took your phone off the table knowing that I was going to snatch it.
Yes.
That's a shame. I got to treat you like my fucking daughter.
It don't matter. I wish I had pretty hair like her.
You,
I'd be like,
or hair at all.
Yes.
That's a pretty nice beard,
Thanks.
though, for where it is.
Holy beard. You mean
Thanks.
since it goes all the way down to his chest?
Yeah, I like your chest hair, man.
Y'all are assholes.
I can't grow a beard, bro. So.
You can't grow a beard? You just get the...
This
I
is-
see where the hair stops. I see
Yeah.
where the hair... Yeah, that's crazy.
Right? The thing is, my brother was like that too. I'm pretty sure my dad was like that too.
Yeah, Vandalay has trouble growing a beard.
Yeah,
Everybody in the family is a whole thing. I'm the only one I think that got a beard out of my brothers.
Oh, for real? Everybody else in my family is also tall too, so I just keep it.
Oh, damn. Fuck that.
But no,
The shaft.
what were we talking about? Oh, support system, right?
Yeah, support system.
So yeah, I mean that's all I had on that. That's all I had on that. I think I mean just because we like now, granted, there are women that can think logically, but when it comes down to it, what I'm saying is there's
did we
more.
get that clear?
There's like they're more heartfelt than we are. It's that
Oh,
it's,
yeah.
Yeah.
it's that
Well,
simple.
that's a
They're
fact.
programmed to be that
Yeah,
way.
we
That's
think
why
more
they carry
logically.
kids and we don't.
For sure.
And we think more logically than what they do. They think more emotionally. We think more logically.
My wife is like that. She annoys the shit out of me. I'm like, can you just leave me alone for a minute? But no, that you elect to chase me around the fucking house and try to talk to me when I'm asking you to leave me alone.
I love your Our Real Monster socks.
My Real Monster socks are fire.
That was a good show. 90s show.
Double D always hates on my socks. I know you heard the previous podcast. He always hates on my socks.
Why you always hate on his socks?
Go ahead, Double D. Explain to him.
It's because he likes.
Well, I don't like real monsters.
No, but
so that plays into it.
No,
All
his
right,
sock
what else?
Factors
collection.
in.
Okay, I forgot who I'm talking to. I should know this over all these years. After why do you do not like his selection or category of socks that he wears?
Too colorful for my taste.
All right. That's it.
Asked and answered. That's it.
he danced around that.
I know.
That's 100. I'm not
on
fucking
on
with
the
you.
podcast. He's like, yeah, well, you're a man. I mean, you're an adult. You shouldn't be wearing socks like that.
Yeah.
So why don't you say that?
That's what I meant by it's too colorful.
Well, you have to elaborate.
They're.
Aren't you French?
need to
Aren't
elaborate
they,
now.
don't they
We
like
had to-
color?
What's that?
Don't French people like color? Like a lot of color? Like artists and shit that you can figure.
Yeah, you haven't
Yeah.
brought the French thing back in a minute.
Yeah.
Nor Cafe Milano's.
I was about to say the same thing.
Wow.
Because they do wear those kind of socks at Cafe Milano.
I don't know.
Actually, I think you have to wear one black one, at least.
Yeah,
At
one,
least one
black one,
one
yeah.
black, one white. Yeah.
Or
Yeah.
one white, one
You
color.
wanna-
Or one
exactly.
color and one white.
Well, that's
Exactly.
not. Yeah.
It can be any color, though.
Yeah.
No, actually, no.
Well, he could say color. You can't.
Yeah.
That's right.
Privilege, bitch. Privilege.
No, I mess with people all the time. I tell them I'm like how do I say it? I don't know. But I'm dark enough to be taboo, but I'm short enough to be non-threatening. So white girls love me.
It's probably because you have a lot of coke in your backpack.
Why do you think I have coke in my backpack all the time?
That was fantastic.
Out of nowhere.
What are you doing down there, Moose?
I was putting the charger back in.
Yeah, I don't know. Might want to check the whatever. he's
We're
doing
still
there.
recording. I'll deal with anything else afterwards.
Okay.
Actually, we're almost done. Any other topics? Anything to bring up?
Should we do murder?
Should we
Marry,
do
Kill?
up?
Oh yeah, we're gonna start doing that segment, right?
Yeah.
Murder, marry, kill.
Oh yeah, okay. All right,
Shout out to Barry for giving us this idea. I think we're gonna do this for
Barry.
now on. Are we gonna?
How do we pick?
Are we just gonna all do it, or are we gonna pick one person?
So we can all do it. How much time we have left?
We got a decent amount of time. We got maybe 5.
Or you want to do it like how we did it last time, and then next time we want to change the format, we change it then?
Nah, we'll see. We'll see.
I
Well,
said-
we could talk about this in pre-pro instead of while recording.
Of course.
Okay.
My bad.
All right, so we're talking murder, marry, kill. I'll go first. Olivia Munn, Ava Mendez, and Katy Perry.
I don't know who Olivia Munn is, so
Are we allowed to look these people up?
Yes, while the other
Why don't you
person's-
throw it up on the screen?
on the
there?
jumbotron.
The Jumbotron here in the EMP Network studios. It is our new
Look, it popped up.
Jumbotron.
You can tell I googled her before.
First
Jagline,
up,
Jagline.
we
I
have
love her.
Olivia Munn. This is
She's
Olivia
off
Munn.
of
X-Men Apocalypse.
Now pull the other two up in
the
different
Kevin
tabs.
Hart and Ice Cube ride along.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, she is fire. I was looking. I definitely looked her up.
All right, continue. Guys, can you talk while I do this,
Yeah,
please?
yeah. Do it in a separate tab so that we can see them all at once. Okay, so we got Olivia Munn coming up next. We have who was it? Katy Perry,
Ava Mendez.
Ava Mendez, married to Ryan Gosling, I believe.
And I'm not
You
Googling
gotta show
fucking
her
Katy
face,
Perry.
not
You know,
fucking.
He wants to see
I'm
her.
not
get that
Googling. I'm not Googling
Google her
Katy Perry.
ass.
You know who
Okay.
Katy,
No, Moose
Katy
wants to see
Perry
her
is.
frame.
Let me see Olivia
No,
Munn.
we
again.
only seen Olivia Munn's face, so fair is fair.
Is Ryan Gosling in this at all?
Do you want him to
I
be-
would have to. He would be my kill.
All right.
All
All
right.
right, so Moose, we're gonna go with you first. Murder, Marry, Kill with Olivia Munn, Eva
It's
Mendez.
not murder, marry, or kill.
Murder, Mary, fuck.
Fuck, kill,
Yes.
screw.
Fuck, Marry, Kill.
Yeah.
I always like Katy Perry with the black hair.
All right, so what's your answers?
She can have whatever color you want, bro.
Moose. You got your
Why
answers?
I gotta go for okay.
Yeah, because
Alright,
we
so
chose you to go first.
I gotta fuck Mary. So fuck her.
So D, we went from
Mary,
5 minutes to
and-
25.
Yeah, my bad.
What was the other one?
Kill.
I said fuck, Mary, and kill. Okay, fuck, Mary, kill. Okay.
You have
Alright,
played this
so-
game before. Do you know the rules?
I haven't played.
Do you
this
want the
game,
rules
but I
explained
know-
to you?
I know.
All right, you have to pick one person that you would fuck, another person that you would spend the rest of your life with, and another person that you would brutally murder.
I'd say
I was still banger.
I would fuck Katy Perry.
Fuck Katy Perry.
Oh, I don't know about them two. Eva Mendes, I'm gonna have to marry.
Marry Eva
And I'm
Mendes.
gonna have to kill.
Technically Ava.
And
Or no, out backwards. I'll marry her. I'll kill Katy Perry, and I'll fuck Olivia Munn.
marry Eva Mendes. Kill
Hell yeah.
Katy Perry.
Yes.
And fuck Olivia Munn.
Yes.
All right, D. You're up.
I should have went first. I have to agree with Moose. I'm going the same way.
Same way.
Yeah, because I was throwing it up between Olivia Munn and Ava Menendez, but
I'm sorry, her name was who?
I can't even say it. Right.
The Menendez brothers.
Yeah.
Ava Menendez.
You know what? Nah. You know what? I'll marry Olivia Munn.
Okay. So you just
kill
gonna
Kate.
fuck Ava Mendes? You just gonna fuck her? You just gonna fuck her, dog?
I'm not going to kill her.
I mean, you just gonna fuck her? Okay. I'd have to marry her.
Okay, so
Well, that's why I'm changing because you had to pick her first, and I want nothing to do.
I think this is unfair for Katy Perry because I think these other two are out of her league.
Don't get me wrong. I used to have a real big crush on
Oh no,
Katy
I
Perry.
love Katy Perry.
But
I like the dark hair.
But
and
you're
the dark
talking
and all
about
the
marrying.
skin,
I mean, she probably gonna cheat on me with a whole bunch of bitches. Like,
you
and
wanna
I ain't
do,
gonna
like-
be in it.
yeah. What do you want to do, like Katie, Molly, and somebody else?
And Demi Lovato.
Ooh.
are we switching it?
Yeah, because Olivia Munn and Ava Mendes is out of her league.
Demi Lovato. I'm killing Demi Lovato. She's a crackhead.
She is not a crackhead.
Well, she keep ODing.
Demi Lovato, Katy Perry, and
Selena Gomez can kiss my ass.
Selena Gomez.
There we go. That's a better matchup.
All right, give us the three.
Selena Gomez, Demi Lovato, and Katy Perry.
It's like the Disney special.
Exactly.
I'll marry Selena Gomez.
Really?
Yep.
What?
Interesting.
I don't know.
Yep.
I think I'd have to go the same way. I think I'd marry Selena,
I'm doing
fuck Demi, and kill Katy.
Yeah, I'll ride out with Double D.
So Katie's still gonna get killed.
All right. So
Yeah,
what was
she's still
so?
gonna get
So you saying Selena, marry Selena?
Yep.
Yep.
And who else?
Demi, I'm gonna have sex with, and then I'm gonna kill Katie still.
Yep.
Moose.
Which kills because Katie's so fine too.
Yeah, she is.
The tits, though. That's.
Moose, just fucking go.
I don't want to kill the tits.
Then don't. It's you. You don't gotta agree with us.
I probably kill
TikTok.
Demi Lovato.
Okay.
Fuck Katy Perry and marry Selena, I guess. I don't know. How
Okay.
old is Selena? She's
And
legal.
they're all
Yeah,
legal.
she's
Yeah,
well
these
past
We wouldn't
legal.
be having this conversation.
remorseless. You?
Not the no pro.
I
podcast,
would
man.
kill Selena Gomez,
Okay.
fuck Katy Perry, marry Demi Lovato.
You would marry Demi
I
Lovato?
love Demi Lovato.
I couldn't do it. I mean, I definitely shaboink her a lot, but I couldn't marry her.
No, she's fine. I marry because she give me pretty babies too, but she's extra crazy. But isn't Selena Gomez like all depressed and shit too half the time? Because I'll take crazy over depressed.
She's depressed too. She keep ODing.
OD on this dude.
Exactly.
Right.
Exactly.
Overdose on D-Dick.
Vitamin
Why
D.
did you look down?
He knows why.
Oh, on that note, she's back. On that note,
Where, Grandma?
no, that's the one chick that D missed.
Hello, my
Seriously,
darling.
she's
Hello,
okay.
my ragtime gal.
Still walking that fucking dog.
Maybe
no, that's not her.
fine.
But that's not her. But anyway, I'm probably going to delete that part. But anyway, guys, we want to hear from you. Other than that, make sure you hit us up on all the socials. Make sure you hit us up on the email at
EMP. What the fuck, man? EMP Network 412 at gmail.com. Motherfucker.
All right.
Once again, this is me, Jason the clone, not the real Jason. He wanted me to say that. He really wanted me to drive that home. He's upset with you guys.
And fuck him. But anyway, and plus you're cheaper anyway, Jason the clone.
That's true.
But anyway, other than that, the shit that you hear, you may like it, you may hate it, you may agree, you may disagree. Some of the shit that you hear you can relate to, some of the shit you can't. But one thing I can tell you is it'll always be no filter. Signing up. Oh, hold on. Are we gonna do it? We're gonna do it?
We're gonna do it?
We can do it
all night long.
No filter. Hold on. What is it?
No
filter. Why are y'all holding it so long? Pause. Why are y'all holding it so long? It's filter. All right, man. Whatever. All right, man. Signing off. This is Remorseless.
Me, Double D.
Me, Single D.
Signing off. It's Mustafa, bitches.
All right, man. Thank you for listening. See you at Cafe Malano's.
What the fuck is Cafe? Hey, wait a minute.
Hello, everybody. This is Alexander Ovechkin, greatest Russian hockey players of all times. When I'm not scoring goals or tearing down a great imperialistic American devil, I'm listening to No Filter. It's a great show. Please take time to connect with these American dogs on their social media outlets. You can find them on Twitter at network_EMP, Instagram EMP Network 412, and Facebook EMP Network. If you do not listen to my advice, you will feel the full wrath of Mother Russia. До свидания, comrades.